think we're live. I have to wait a whole 20 seconds for the thing to tell me I'm live. And then I gotta... then I gotta speak only after that so they know I'm not getting cut off stupidly. Anyway, I'm just gonna get this out of the way, just in case people, like, who watch the replay or VOD or whatever, is relevant information. I just want to get out of the way. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've been going through it. I missed yesterday's stream for reasons I won't disclose, but now we're back. I'm sorry for streaming this again so soon, but I feel like finally finishing the story would be a great way to cap off the last month of the year. So, with that out of the way, let's get to it. Also got a needy dog lying on me, so that's fine. It should should help me focus my mind a bit, or whatever. I don't know. Focus my senses. I also did a little training, just evening out everyone's levels for no particular reason at all. Just wanted to make sure everyone was on even ground. Just at a completely arbitrary level, I feel like. But not much has really changed besides that. Anyway. I literally played this earlier today to get the challenge ticket and some other stuff, so I know know what I'm doing. I think I'm in it to oh, dog knocks the phone away. Oops, I guess I won't be paying attention to you guys anymore. I'll pay attention to what's happening in my periphery. Survivors and answer together with your fellows and team members dead. I think I put Meganium in the lead again stupidly, but we live and die by our mistakes, so honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of this Air Royale anyway? I'm gonna choose the answer they're least likely to get mad at, because anxiety reasons. Yeah, we all know about the old man and that black flower flow of his. So you idiots hope to achieve is helping us tidy up the mess he made for everyone. I mean, it's all it's all to reach the same end. Stop being so mad. Griselle, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Celeste, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? That's a good question, given the whole character development I've made for myself about just being roped in as the unfortunate JRPG protagonist, having everyone's problems lumped on me, not even being able to go about my business, not even being able to leave outside of a dream sequence, not even having any sentient thought whatsoever, or not being able to voice any sentient thought, having to listen to people bicker and sometimes make decisions to my detriment. But who am I kidding? I'm a people pleaser. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. Feels like you would probably say that no matter what. It still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use Az's Floway to protect this city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all those who have had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into a reality at last. This is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard. One piping hot battle score. Oh, the Charizard is actually I mean, maybe I should have guessed, actually. I did not register that he had the little hair tied back thing, and now I'm never gonna unsee it. Resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. Dude. Has anyone ever actually talked to you about this stuff? I don't think you've got a successful coffee business. I mean, doesn't sound like in practice that you're being too whatever. I'll protect Lumios. Screw your self-pity. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Again, I think I made the wrong choice of opener, so that's gonna be a... Oh, they have a timer ball. Everyone's got to have their own ball. Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't bad after all. And now your stab moves are even less effective. Try dark fighting this fairy status, you dingus. I'm just gonna set up my defenses and deal with you swimmingly. Also, oh wait, yeah, you have that move. That's okay. How are you allowed to use the move again that fast? Hang on. Hold on. This is not kosher. Alright, you can't break me now. Yeah, and now I see the problem that I've made for myself in that my Mega is already being consumed on Meganium, so I can't really do it on anyone else. But this works too. It almost works. Working is a relative term. But it hardly matters because ratio. The ratio of guys I have in comparison to you. Wow, did I totally cheese that or what? Oh man, I ruined the super cool matchup. Alright, victory or Sovngarde. That wasn't the move I initially wanted to choose, but... Okay, well... Yeah, this one. No, this one, actually. I changed my mind. I'm allowed to do that. And only suffer minimal consequences as a result. Isn't that fun? Yeah, and then we have this. Which version of Charizard speaks to you? We'll find out in this next next episode. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn all away, Charizard. I feel like this guy's motivations. Guy's words kind of contradict his motivations. You want to step away from the past, just keep running your coffee shop, dude. Oh, it's the dragon one. Oh man, I wish I had a... Wish I had Mega Power so we could do a Mega Charizard duel. And... oh, no, okay. Well, that's fine. Man, the stakes weren't as dire as they could have been. Certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill, there's no denying it. I'm the winner, you're my dinner. That's not how it goes. Et voila! We've reached the top of the top. I feel very accomplished in this. You lost. But Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. Technically you can. Like, I mean, in practice, I don't know what's going on in your mind, but the coffee shop, it's right there. There's vans all over the city. We free ourselves from such a heavy burden. A team flare of the dreams that Lysander hopes to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumios' strongest Mega Evolution user, Celeste. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. Yep. You got it. So you've got a sworn enemy. If you have need of us, we'll come to your aid. After all, Nova exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz. Neat. And come by Nova Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those burn-up roasts. Make you one of those burn-up roasts you like. Do I like those? I've only ever come here when the story mandated it, so who's to say? Also, I wish I remembered there's anyone from the frickin' original game. Any of the Team Flare grunts. You mad, bro? I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Good for you, honestly. Hey, you did a... Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideas he holds dear. Reminds me of a certain someone, though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. I mean, all I did was battle him. The Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Alright, bye. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks a lot of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every being here in Lumiose. Alright, cut to curry dinner. Yippee! Why go out when you can eat like this? Every night. Oh, I feel something coming on. Oh, that's uncomfortably close. Guess what? I made it to rank... How did you do that? Oh, you both reached rank A at the same day? Must have helped you two a lot. Let me stop. Must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. I've literally... It's been days since I've freaking fought this guy. With 2 A-ranked trainers, we'll be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Flowey to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Flowey will choose. Flowey, what is it? What's wrong? What? That's very unfortunate timing. Sad. Wait, Flowey looks like she's in pain? The tower. Is it Ange that's affecting you? This is sad. Looks like she'll be okay. Oh, okay. Glad to have that resolved real right quick. I'm sure Flowey's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. My role as an anime protagonist demands it. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off some steam and have fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. Cough, cough. I can't help but think that the several cough coughs are maybe foreshadowing to something, but, you know, how would I, like... I don't know. Who's to say? Who is to say? Oh! That actually surprised me a little. Celeste, you alright? Gonna find out what's happening. Maybe by the elevator. I haven't set foot in this room since... Is there time to take a nap? Okay, fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, does not... have not had a lot of time to, like, sort of take this room in, even though it hasn't really changed since I got here. That's just how it do. Anyway, I think there's something more important going on. Hey gang, what's not good? Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with the Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canari's streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. Yeah, take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent's happening. This is why we should have fire exit stairs. This hotel is not up to code. I've been saying this the whole time. Normally I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. How do you expect groups of patrons to put up with this? Where's the elevator in Hotel Richisume? Now that I think about... No, I mean the stairs. Curse my affinity for environmental map design in JRPGs. Az, Chloe, you're okay. Sag. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, Az? You'll recall how Chloe seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh, I'm surprised, but I haven't seen... Oh! All the scaffolding is gone. Not the the barriers, whatever. Oh my gosh. Prism Tower. I really don't like the look of that glow. This time, the time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. What does that even mean? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. That sounds like bad news bears. It'll be alright, Az. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? It is. Attention trainers. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now. Okay, Team MZ, let's regroup at Senjiko Plaza. Once Chloe has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Chloe. You must help the tower attain its true form, if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I kind of like the Eiffel Tower parallels. Oh well, okay. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I'll remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, Az. You wish for me to cook? It is a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Chloe, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Celeste. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed. My accent has been kind of fluent with some of these voices. Oh. Is that gonna be relevant to me? Okay. Damage to plasma in its vicinity appears to be minimal, but I'm waiting for a but, or like anything else. Seems strangely the tower have moved to a secure area. To secure the area. I think the timer's stopped as well. Seems pretty apt that all the trainers here in Lemia truly are superb. So I'm guessing no battle zones tonight, yeah. The straits have never been more dire. Darn those straits. It's darn heteronormativity, okay. Wow. Quite the dire predicament indeed. Let's see what you guys have to say. Don't worry, we've activated everyone who's in station for plasma. Six coming up and fire. The truck's tough, heading out hot free to drinks. Glad we got our priorities straight. Can we find a way to resolve all this? The future of Novak Cafe looks grim indeed. Yeah, no, I think one of you has priorities. Oh, both of you have different priorities. They have both priorities by definition. I want to see if any more of my good old friends are like taking in the situation while before I get into the nitty gritty of the final battle. Who are you? What are you dancing for? This is wild, so wild. My vocabulary is failing. Yeah. This is Monster. No, that's the wrong game. This is Pokemon in the Wild. That's not okay. I'm guessing everyone's just kind of at their own house. I just want to verify that before I go ahead. I've really it's important. Oh hey, look at all the people here. My channel says that the city's Pokemon are afraid. I drink so that my power may be used in use of times of crisis, but times of peace are far preferable. Man. The urge to just go to every little place to see what everyone has to say about this. I'm gonna at least, go to, see Kanari, because I feel like her word is important as a live streamer. They definitely, yeah. I think we should all. Hang on, I need to. Hang on. Looks like we got a big job coming. Yeah, you don't say. Was that person always there? Who's to say? Folks in Lumios aren't gonna be too happy if you keep sleeping on the whole Prism Tower dealio. Since when did everyone have their eyes on me? Also, geez Louise, Kanari without her jacket is a bit surprising for this game. Anyway, do I want to talk to the rest Syndicate guys as well? No, I don't want to. I'll see if, where even are they? I've lost track of everything and everyone. I'll see if they're standing out the front, otherwise I'm just going straight in. I'm bringing you the experience if you would dare to put the effort into. My first thought was to go, hey, thanks bud. My first thought was to, I need to enunciate my words. My first thought was to go in, even though I said I wouldn't, so I'm not gonna. Alright. On to business. And by business I mean playing a video game intended for children in the common era of 2025, or the tail end of it. Looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up at this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokémon. Yes, I agree. We appreciate you joining us, Floe. Az has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having 2 trainers who have achieved Rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Celeste are both Rank A now. Urbane? Someone clearly likes me more than Urbane. It's fine, Urbane... As I said before, Urbane only makes detrimental decisions to us sometimes. That's right. So we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. Oh, I've been waiting for that. But also, I don't think we don't have time to waste, and I'll be the one to save every person in Pokemon and Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, so let's talk to me when you're ready to battle. Again, can we settle this both amicably and, like, promptly? Nah, who am I kidding? I've been waiting for this chance for a long time. I'm gonna wipe that smug smile off your face for Dad trying to drag me into doing an ad for something I've never even seen. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer and who will take control of the tower. Let's do it then. We're ready when you are, Vinny. These 2 trainers are clear to decide who's the strongest City Royale. It is kind of surprising that, just... all the buildings are colored. It is surprising that Urbane has climbed such heights without me seeing, and how literally no one else, like, has been able to do it, considering how... I don't want to say useless, but, like, he's not been doing much that's actually, like, preceded the plot or anything. I'll just say that much. I'm gonna prove that I'm up to this, no matter what comes after. Just classic Urbane, classic good friend Urbane. How could I stay mad at you? The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Please bring out, like, a type that will totally be bad for my... Alright. Oh. Apparently we share the same brain cell. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna... Why would you do that? Like, straight up. I guess I'll put this up as well. I'll need it for the next Pokemon, I'm sure. Alright, this one kind of packs a punch, actually. In the sense that I'm, it's difficult to, like, keep up my, like, health to, like, be sustainable in my cheese strat. Or, almost, in that sense. Oh, he's got more to say. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Kudra. Do you have any fire or ice? Yeah, okay. I'll just prep this up, and then we'll see who the real dragon is. Why would you do this to me personally? I feel like you hate me because you did that. I may not have found the person I came here for, but I've met so many people I care about. This is a really good character-defining moment. Now get on out of here. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower, Chloe, so everyone can keep living their happy lives. You know, I feel like my character kind of pales in comparison, what with being unable to speak and all. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess that's to be expected. I don't know why I didn't just pull out Meganium. I think I just wanted all of my Pokemon to shine in this in this finale. If I'm gonna protect everyone in Lumiose, I can't go losing to you. Manectric. Alright. It's time. Can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. Yeah, and I've only lost one, so yeah. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for taking this from a Bane, but, you know, main character duties and all that. Oh, wow. Almost feels like you're compensating for something. Wait, no, that's unfortunately timed for me. I do really like his swag, though. Oh my god. Not now, not like this. There we go. Yeah. I wanted to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. He did good, kid. I'll say that much. So you really are Lumiosa's greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. Did I even use Mega Evolution in that battle? You know, I'm pretty happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. Yeah. Friendship. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready. If I'm the strongest trainer now, why would I do literally anything else in like fight literally anyone else here? Just saying. Team is just the best. I'm lucky to be part of it. That was an amazing battle. I've never been emotionally moved watching a battle before. Like, at all. You've... I guess Levine's seen... I don't know where I was going with that. I believe matters have been settled. Celeste will make for the tower's control center with Loe. No, wait, please let me go instead. Why? But Celeste, you said... Why? I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. And if the strain is strong enough to beat me, I think Celeste has a job only she can do. What do you mean? Celeste, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in this city, not to mention everyone else. Lumiose is our home. Chloe and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us people and Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid Celeste down here, as needed. I guess you're ready to do what needs to be done, no matter who won. Well, he's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. Phone call. Az is calling, put him on speaker. What's up, Az? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important of battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I get it. All this stress about Prism Tower must be taking a real toll on you. Well, we won't let 3,000 years that you waited to reunite with Chloe go to waste. Team MZ's here to handle things so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Urbane. Celeste. Leader. Levine. I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Lumiose, to protect the entire region of Kalos. carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of the city. They are her future. And to my dear Flowey, I ask that you lend her team members all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Flowey? Flowey nods in agreement, I assume. Let's go! Oh boy. Oh, there's the stone. That's a Flowetite stone. Alright, Mega Flowey. Mega Evolve! There was no Mega at the start of that. Oh, I want to see this. Oh. Are you comfortable like that? Let's hold hands. Are they gonna fly to the top? Let's go, Flowey. I had the sudden thought that something bad might happen to Urbane. As much as I poke fun at him, I would prefer him to not die or anything like that. Whoa. Who's gonna fix that? Oh, the smoke particles revealed no damage. Guess this is the tower's control center. This chair looks like a full-on throne. Ugh. Alright, we should be ready. Hey Celeste, you better be watching. This reminds me, you still gotta star in my Hotel Ziad when this is all done. Okay, Chloe, here goes nothing. Is he gonna be okay? This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Is that bad? That looks bad. Oh no. Oh my gosh. What have they done to Paris? Whose flower is that? What Pokemon? Which god's creation allowed this to happen? What's going on? I thought he had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And there's things growing out of it. They look like final parts of Chloe's internal flower. I must go update our Quasadico Inc. team and issue orders. Stay safe, you two. Should I get down to the street? I suppose we'd better. We wouldn't want to be up here if the tremors were hit. If more tremors hit. I gotta find... down there. You guys found a safe way down? I mean, aside from letting our phones protect our fall. It's a good thing the structural integrity of the surrounding buildings wasn't damaged, otherwise we'd have to spend more developer resources retooling the map after it was done. So, what's Team MZ's next move? Well, Urbane. Poor Urbane. But we gotta do both. Celeste, can you hear me? Gotta say, the view's incredible from up here. I knew Lumiosa's big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect this city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second, I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Urbane, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I'm safe, I think. Mega Flowey's got my back. But the tower's gone totally berserk. It's acting like a rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon. I can't control it at all. It is trying to fire off Mega Flowey's moves. What now? I mean, I'd love a hand, but I'm not sure what exactly you should do. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygot on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry! Urbane, can you hold that thought for a moment? What for? We need Celeste to team up with Zygarde. Oh dear. I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. Aston's right. This is bad. We gotta fight. Do I have to do that now? Do we have to do the whole evasion thing? Okay, we're just fighting. You know what I have to say about the Straits? Gosh darn those kids. What? Why did that not do anything? Oh, I probably gotta use plus power, mega power, or somehow not die. Okay. The Straits, you know what they say. All toast is toast toast. You seem like the most well-rounded for this. Mega Evolve. Are we good? Oh. Okay. Phew, good thing we managed to calm them. Yes, Celeste, I'll heal your Pokemon. Thank you, I was just wondering. Oh, hang on, I've got an idea. That's debris. There's a stone plates. Or they got met, I don't know what they're made of, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, what does Team MZ do when we need a plan? Celeste knows, right? A strategy meeting on the piece of debris. That, like, do we? we've got autism, and doing things in sequence is the only way we can function. If we can't we can't bend the we can't bend the formula. Otherwise, it'll make us very upset. Yep, it's strategy meeting time. Alright, we got two objectives. Calm down the Rogue Mega Evolution all over Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Urbane and Flowey from the tower. Are we just gonna bust out papers on the... Okay. We ought to consider what Urbane proposed for starters. Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it is going to be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. I could just, well, the rooftops only get me so far with the big old wide streets, but either way. You think you could climb that wreckage and then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, Celeste, but that's a lot for only any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three could make it all the way to Zygon on our own. If only HM moves were a thing. Like, just so that I could use Fly to go over the wreckage. If only game logic would not hinder my progress. Oh, hello. What? Okay, fine, I'll do it this time. What's happened, Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to jumpstart this show. I got rid of the lump that was in my throat, so now my voice is normal again. But that's gonna be bad news for the person voicing me. I'm making it worse for myself every day. What? Check it out. I brought backup too. Oh, everyone's here in spirit, or in hologram. What are you all doing crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting this all out, Celeste. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you're still unscathed, Team MZ. I've had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who are provided with Mega Rings by Chrysonico Inc. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however, Ms. Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. Are we so brain-rotted that we're calling our IRL talks a group chat? How we got on this course hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right. According to Urbane, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach Magenta District's rooftops where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. Great suggestion. Could it be that Zygarde is testing Celeste's abilities? Who's to say what's going on in Zygarde's head? Let's just help Celeste get over it. Get over to it. Both of those things. I don't need way. Oh, hello. Hello. The thought of entrusting you with such a crucial task fills me with unease. Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, Princess. I was having Laban gather information. Real leaks no better than to rush in blindly. Now, if you'll check your rotom forums, I've sent you each our findings. That's a concerning amount of growth. This image shows an aerial view of Surgical Plaza. Her center is its prism tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops could fix all that overnight. We need to do something about these flowers before anyone does any fixing. I wish I could take that one again. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take him out of those big muscles of yours? You know, his muscles are pretty impressive, being able to smash down an iron gate like that. Don't underestimate him. Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength will not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for Celeste. That much I am certain we can handle between us. Hold up, did I want to say something reasonable? Now that's a shock. Vegemite. He's right. With all of us working together, we can clear a way for Celeste. Very well. Let's decide who among ourselves who will handle each area. Alright, let's go over what we've decided. Whoa. Oh wow, it's a full-on endurance run, I see. Each of us is going to try to keep Pokémon at bay in our area. So let's link up first so we can collab on clearing a path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you. I'm lucky that all of us high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Lumiosa's 5 districts. There are 4 of you among the 5. I think we're missing a like a what's like the segment term for 5? We're missing a slice of the pizza. I'll just say that. If you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one matter concern to raise. Now, we're in the middle of an emergency. It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. Sus. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on what those of us who are here can do? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournament due to Jacinth. You can worry about your precious tournament later, Jacinth. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're all here like this? We come from all different walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city. They butted heads in our promotion matches, and now we're helping each other out. Yep, that's the plot for you. Celeste, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Lumiose. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside of Centrico Plaza, so please, take care of things where you are. Come on, you lot. It's up to us to save our city. Determined nod. The Canary voice is already taking its toll on my throat. Drink break. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that, leader. The crucial part's still to come. Right. We don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we just gotta bet everything on the possibility of Bane mentioned, that Zygarde can help us fix this mess. First, head for the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwyn are waiting. Ivor and Gwyn, relatively easy on the scale of voices I've done for characters in this game. Wild Mega Pokemon are evolving left and right. Wild Pokemon Mega evolving left and right. I know we don't have to get, but I'd rather not hurt the rest of the kid any favors. Man, I don't know what to say to that. Perhaps the abnormal state of the tower really is what's been drawing wild Pokemon to the city. We have no choice but to do whatever we can. Attention, trainers. My daughter waits at home for my return. I must do my best for her and all those living in Lumiose. I did not know you. This is unexpected character type from Vinny. Vinny. He's got a Baneri on, and I assume that's a Pancham as well. Yeah, okay, there's no not doing our task. Wonder if you point with ironically it's just ahead, okay. Who are we gonna have to fight to... Okay, I can take a sneak peek. Once you reach them and give them a hand if they found trouble. Yeah, okay. Got it, boss. Alright. I think this will do it. I think this will do it. Celeste. Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fists of Justice, at your service. She knows who you are, dummy. We'll take point in this district, as we discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting. As usual. He'd crush it in his giant fists otherwise. The raw Pokémon certainly are out in force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle arm in arm to make it through. Well, arm in arm will win the fight. It's always been our dream. I had to slip that in there. Do anything arm in arm with Ivor, it'll break your bones. Man. Feels like a very dire situation to even touch this guy. Can't believe I fist bumped with him one time. Just stick with me, okay, Celeste? It's going down now. Time to disturb the peace. Alright. I don't have mega power. Why are you all going after me? This is bullying. Bullying is bad. I hate this. This is not kosher. Stop going after me. No. Mega power. You have mega power. Use the mega power. Why am I so low on health? Why is my therapist so low on health? Where did that come? This is really hectic. Why did the wish not come in time? I feel let down. And yet, technically I've only myself to blame. Justice prevails. Surprise. Oh, there's even more. There's no end to them. But there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it is time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the fists of justice. Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get Celeste to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to take a stand. Go on ahead, Celeste. Hurry. Oh, Gwyn, you're fighting for me at last. Wrong again, Ivor. Celeste, bump me. Like that? Oh, that's cute. Good luck. Do I at least get healing for my partners? Let's get moving. Oh, we're all just... Okay. Catch me if you can. With the power of ghost-like illusions on her side, I feel like she could probably handle it, actually, quite well. Okay. This way, follow me. Why can't I sprint? This feels kind of unfair. Let's cross the bridge ahead. Oh. Wait, I thought he was gonna punch the debris down. That would have been epic. Man, I need. But what about my mail? Oh well. It seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across the water with my finely honed muscles, but that is no help to you. We had best find another way. Any clever ideas, Celeste? That we could use. Yeah, I'm glad the game knows what I'm thinking. I see. That section of the wall that was around the tower would make a fine bridge if we could knock it down. If you could knock it down, frankly, with all I've heard about your strength, I have no doubt you could do it. Even my mighty fists may struggle to fell such a massive target. Phalanx, time to make it evolve. What is statistically Phalanx's, hang on. One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart. Justice Punch! I transitioned into Captain Falcon, like, right, like, last minute, because I thought it was fitting. There you go, away across! It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx saved the day. Gwyn, you're alive! Quiet down, of course I'm alive. My apologies. I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concern for Lumios, not me. Right. To see the plan through to its finish. Other rock Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde, Celeste. Yes. Go on ahead. Follow Lumiose. Yeah, keep your fist extended, buddy. And not unmoving. Okay. Let's keep this train going. Streamer Lady's just ahead. You don't even remember her name. Hope Naveen didn't hear that. Her name is Kanari. Kanari. She's not some random streamer. Man. Being disrespected as a streamer. How dare. I don't know where I was going with that, but how dare. Oh man. It was perfectly covering up the ladder. How will I do my lunges? Is that correct? Okay. Oh, I would have loved to see that before I walked into the battle. Yeah. Things aren't looking great, huh? Things aren't... Sorry, I didn't raise it high enough. Those poor Pokemon... I need to... Yeah. Those poor Pokemon... No. I've lost my ability to do the Scottish thing. For the last time... For the last... Okay, Those poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out for the fun of it either. So, you doing something about it, or? Yeah, of course we are. That's why I'm here. Like I said in the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Lumiose is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count me out either. It ain't luck that I ran my construction company all these years. I'd never let Canaries deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Mega Evolution's really hurting them. Let's go, Celeste. These rock Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. We'll work to put in together some scaffolding so you can keep moving ahead. Look lively, folks. We got a big job to do. Got us. You there. This is the work site. Not to stand back and watch Zap. Zap to it. This freaking guy again. I beg your pardon. You want me to help too? Lamau. Why is he even here? Come on, Celeste. Show us why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user. I'm trying to play with my raised voice and my falsetto. Alright. This actually seems quite fitting, actually. Alright. Bundle up, everyone. Hey, have you heard of type matchups? There's this cool feature in the Pokemon RPG game series wherein... Oh, Electros, that was kind of short-lived. Are you gonna be okay, Canary? You... Oh, she got Empress. Alright, as I've said many times, it may not be the most interesting strategy, but it's the one that works. Yeah, maybe electric Pokemon isn't like the best strategy for like the Steelix. Really, Canary needs all the help she can get, and I'm just here drawing this out on purpose. So epic of me to do that. Canary will be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine, even though that is the third Pokemon that has in a row that has just gone down the drain. And I only know like her having 4. So, like, yeah. Please perish already. I mean, if I had more than one attack, that would probably be a little bit easier, but still. Kanari, do you have anything more to fight with? It's Empress again. Oh, Kanari, that was not a good hit to take. I just want to make sure you're not gonna, yeah. Haha! Get duped, idiot. Oh, I could have bounced again. I could have bounced on it. Alright. There we go. That solved all my problems, I think. Great collab.
You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros get the reward for most improvise.
Yay, I get to touch a streamer. This constitutes for bragging rights.
Here, let me heal up your hard-working Pokemon.
I guess Gwen just did it with her mind. We got our work done while you were battling. Be on this. I read too fast.
Dang, Pops. You didn't have to go this hard. Like, seriously, we just needed a path forward.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Excadrill and the team really put up all the stops. I think it's fair to say that this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. And I'm sure you're up for the challenge, eh, kid?
Everybody needs a challenge right now!
When Lumios needs fixing, we'll fix it right up. But we can't repair the lives we've lost. So we're counting on you to get out there and do your thing. It just came to me in an epiphany, that voice. Okay, cool.
Me and Electrosa can take care of any rugged Pokemon. Go, Celeste.
Oh man, how am I gonna find the Psychic Master I got the quest for? I don't know if I showed it on stream. How am I gonna find the Psychic Master if I can't get past this old rubble? Hey, did you... How was the manual labor for you, bucko? Can I just go first? So Cody told me that I'm good at more than just quizzes. Be kind of sad if that was literally the only thing you had to write home about. Just saying. Okay. Okay, I don't have to jump to my doom to get through that. That's good. We're now playing only up. This is the only up I will allow myself to play. Wait, do I go that way? Yeah. What if I just fell in the out of bounds? What would you have done? Stop yapping, Gramps. I'm doing my best here. Also, I love the implication that me giving the Scottish heavy, doing a Scottish impersonation. I refuse to say accent, that's giving it too much credit. No, sorry, hey, Tarragon, this is part of the plan. Don't worry, I will use all these for later purposes, because I've so assured in myself that I won't die traipsing through this dangerous scaffolding with no hand railing. I gotta jump into the portal. Oh wow. Oh, and now I'm... What if... Okay. Thank you for cheering me on, Tarragon. If only you had a voice and not just the text pop-up screen. Goal. Hooray, I feel accomplished with myself, but I think I have more important things to worry about. Nicely done, kid. We put our hearts and souls into that obstacle course, and you cleared it beautifully. Wait, no, I've lost it again. Um. Also, why would you just admit to calling it an obstacle course?
For real? For real. That was all kinds of impressive.
Oh, it's right behind me, isn't it?
Oh, looks like trouble destroying the chat. Time to permaban these time to permaban these fools.
This is the price of being the cutest, coolest, cleverest streamer in Lumios.
You mean in colors, yeah? Anyway, how's your back holding up, Pops?
It'll hold up for however long it needs to for my city and my grandkid. No, I've switched back into Ivor. Now go for it, folks. The deadline's looming. Any percent speedrun mode. Let's go. She knows all the lingo. Okay, I'm so proud of her. Alright. Could you hurry it up? I'm getting tired. Man, as always, I feel for you, but I am trying my best. Everyone keeps trying to talk to me. Anyway. There's her, I feel a little less comfortable being here. Will I survive this encounter? I never landed on something for this. Greetings, I've been expecting you. Where's just see if she... Oh, there she is.
Hello there, my dear Celeste. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Laban instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces to defend our city. Which is why my dear Laban is present to support you on my behalf. She is as fine as a bachelor that you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear Celeste, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon before I arrive there. Now I send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bump of my fist.
Wow, it feels so hollow. It's like a hologram.
Laban, I trust you to do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu.
Yeesh, she loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like get rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry, I know this isn't just for fun and games. There are certain Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will and they're suffering for it. Well, my partner and I are going to use all our strength to free them from their suffering. Let's do this! I forgot how Salamence looks like it has no arms when it does that. Okay. Wow, 2-on-1, that doesn't seem fair. I can't believe the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon don't have Mega attacks. It's a good thing I built this traditionally attack-heavy Pokemon to be a... Wow, I can't believe it's going so well. Like, actually though. Nope, that didn't do anything. There we go. was awesome. You killed it out there. Hooray. Positive reinforcement from the grumpy fighter maid. Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting beside Jacinth is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly. Teleports behind you.
When is it you struggle with Laban?
Screams. When the heck did you... I mean, how long... it was nothing like you said, but pay me no mind.
We'll revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests decided to join us, Laban.
Naturally, Lady Jacinth, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered.
You have a point. They look like quite the handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Laban, and you, Celeste. I think this calls for a secret weapon.
Yes, Lady Jacinth, kindly follow me this way. Oh boy, what could the unhinged noble woman have in store for us?
Your attention, please, dear Pokémon.
Allow me to welcome you into Lady Jacinth's personal battle arena. The zip zone on. Wow. Maybe you should just. Oh no! Why did you trap yourselves in there? I feel like this zip zone should be enough to impede any Pokemon. Could you just like make that around all the Pokemon that we had to fight? I feel like that would make things a lot easier.
Please continue on, Celeste.
Let's go, Dragage. You and me are gonna keep the streets safe.
Come, my dearest Carfaven. Let us share our new hospitality. New friends, the finest hospitality. Lumios.
Cable. It wants the highest quality TV shows of our time. It's like to get you or beside you anywhere, anytime. I'd prefer the ladder. I'd prefer a ladder. I feel like it would make things easier to traverse. Just to put the rest of this battle again. I'll think about it. Corbo's just... Man, how am I gonna shop now? Hey, draw distance. Could you tell me who's ahead of us so that... I'm settling in with some debts for a change. Oh boy. It's not a draw distance thing, is it? They're not gonna show up yet, are they?
Man.
Report in, Philippe. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? Oh, hello. About to get double-teamed. Getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't you worry about me. Our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Philippe. The situation is bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get something ready to lift people up. Ice cream is good. Chocolate is good. I mean, it's not gonna repair our homes, but it's scrumdiddlyumptious. I don't know. Like a cookout. Or maybe something special. Oh, that's also really good. You know, I just thinking along those lines of something sweet because of the dopamine. Hello, ex-boss. About time you showed up. From the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? I haven't necessarily... Yeah, who am I kidding? Don't worry. Me and Scolipede have your back. Alright. Why did I pick a battle against the special move user? Yes, help me double team this woman. Okay. This one, sure, why not? More power. That would be nice. Man, they're all way tougher than they look. For real, for real. Got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving. But I wanted to go shopping. That's all I really have to live for in this city. I'm not gonna focus on voicing these pop-ups because I don't think I'd survive. Stay focused on fight, think, but don't overthink. Advice to live by. I think the sign is broken, even though it looks fine. It's not giving me a reading. What's up, fam? You're not my fam. You guys are weird. Psh, Philippe isn't here yet. Afraid not, sir. Oh, here he is. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Sorry, I'm late, boss. Boss, I'm losing all my voices today. You were supposed to put up a ladder here, so tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? Well, we tried setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the elevators and... And what? All your trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show. Well, Rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves, then. Rush Syndicate, time to show our mettle. Are they gonna become the ladder? That would be kind of funny. Hey, big man. Once you choose your path, but there's no turning back. The only way is forward. By now, I think I will have fist bumped every person in the city. Perfect. You know how Mega Evolution is an expression of the bonds between people and Pokemon? Here's an expression of the bonds between members of the Rush Syndicate. A human ladder. But because Mr. Corbo, we've heard falling off the straight and narrow, and at this rate we're gonna fall short here too. You're looking pretty straight and narrow with that with that structure you've made yourselves into. Looks like we're run wrong, one person short. What do we do now? Surely our big boss can't get his hands dirty with this. Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving their all, and as their leader, I need to give just as much, and then some. Don't you worry about me. My word's my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. How do you break a physical word, in a physical sense? I don't know. This is our highest calling. Literally. Always, everyone here is such a wordsmith. No need to hesitate, climb on up. I mean it. Don't dilly-dally. You better climb quick because I don't know how long we'll last. I don't know how long I'd last. What am I holding on to? What am I holding on to? I mean, like, I guess it's hard to sort of, but at the same time, I mean, like tugging on their clothes, their hairs, even their. Thank you, guy. All right, now get get down from there, you crazy kids. Go get him, Celeste. Whew. Is he gonna be fine? Does he still have his phone? He did it. He. I am so tempted to just drop right back down and see them do it again. What are you doing down here? Oh, I'm gonna die. I spilled my drink again. Rock counting on you, cheap. I feel determination. To see their determination again. What happened next? Oh. Again, seriously? Okay. Now that I know it's different each time, I'm contractually obligated to do everything, so making me deal with this physical labor. Okay. Alright. Alright. Time to move forward. It would seem the direction that I perceive as forward has changed. You're doing this. Man. It's kind of nice. Oh, that's weird. Lose your shoulders now. I just usually testing my shoulders. This one's my pull off again. We're having that Pokémon showdown at her house. She did pull off again. Man. Man, I would hate to cause trouble for myself. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. That was pretty fun, though. I'll just fall off somewhere else. That'll be fun. Okay, no, never mind. Can't have too much fun this time. Can't have too much fun at a time now, can we? Okay. I'm just going wild. I don't have much time. I need to get back into serious mode after busting a gut. Just driving Corbo crazy. You still got Floe? That's fine. That's cool. Where is my life and my mind? Where is anything in my? What if I fall? Okay, it looks like I could fall off. The only coasters I got, I can tell from up here. Where do you see out of? Just curious. Also, where do I go from here? Probably this. Yeah. Hey, we're back at. Are we back near? This is close to where the hotel is, actually. I think. Or maybe it's not. No, it's on the opposite side of the city, actually. Oh, great. Just when I thought I could have some peace in this world. I guess that was my fault for thinking such a thing. Oh my, do we have some, like, customers? I'm afraid that Nova Cafe is closed for the day. You seem you need some help from us anyway, do you? Well, we offer more than fresh, fragrant blends. We got high quality traders too. Talking, we'll have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. My voice hurts. I'm gonna. The consequences are gonna be stuck with me for a while, it seems. No, okay, this was immediately a mistake. As long as Mega Alakazam doesn't go after me, this should be fine. That was a Psychic I saw. That was a Hyper Beam I saw. I saw a lot of things, and quite frankly, I did not take a fancy to it. Destroy this stage camper. Why don't you? Stop hitting me at the same time, if you could. Bounce on it. I walked into that attack thinking it was one of ours. Oh, Aerodactyl's nearly down. I should probably change that to make it really down. With this sick nasty, am I right? What are you doing? You stupid fool. Oh, you have a Metagross of your own, that's funny. Okay. Now then, the disturbance taken care of. So it's time for a little coffee break. Temper roast, something to drink, you drink it over a cafe, take it already. Pokemon love coffee. But your Pokemon feeling as perked up as anything now too, right? You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. At times like these, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now I must rely on you to salvage the situation. Okay. So that's what I have. So I know what I have to do. What do you have to do? You gonna figure that out? Never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare. Nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I'll protect the people of this city, no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve right now? I mean, I want... You know, I'll speak highly of Urbane. That is a noble desire. Now let us set out to accomplish what we must. Is it? So Zygarde has been watching to see if you would make it this far. Now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside us. Oh, that's a concerning amount of flies. I think someone left some garbage out too long. Not sure if we got customers coming. Looks like we got more customers going. Not sure they'll appreciate our blends though. Especially crafted for pain. Unlikely. At least not when they've gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. You go do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing busts away half the neighborhood. We'll handle this area for you. Yay. This is the first three-way fist bump I've had, I think. This way. Yes, just ignore me. I may be catching as plot disease. Alright, here I come. Where am I? If I have to battle it again, maybe it'll be stupid and try to use Earth Power on Flying type. That'd be kind of fun. It really made me think there'd be something down there. Perhaps not under these circumstances. Where's Elle? I imagined Elle would be here somewhere. Seeing a lot of blue and red. And yet, neither of the ones who are in that color. Hey Celeste? I can see you from up here. Looks like you met up with Zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met? Have I got a glimpse of Floe's Light of Ruin? The move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself if Aunt Floe starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Celeste have to save Floe, and all of Lumiere's. It agrees. As elusive as it is, we have things in common. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust, Celeste. I've gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains. The 1% needed to complete the Zygarde at last. It's just like a metaphor for all the... No, I've cancelled the bit. The bit's not happening anymore. But afterwards, Zygarde... Will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? How do I attack it? How do I... Like for real... How do I target it? How do I... What do I hit? Be able to save Lohe and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with it. The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than give, but that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Some of them are different colors. So we're not going to address how we found, like, how it came to that place and how I got it here. Ooh. It is Big Z Man now. Man, it feels so weird, like, seeing it do that, be like that, is that, you know? Alright. Angelo is ready to try to destroy anyone who comes near it. Does the battle begin now? Oh. Nature is trying to kill me. This is what people with allergies say. Okay. Oh, I actually kind of thought that, I actually kind of thought that we might be able to... Like, I might be able to have Zygarde fight at my command. This might take a while. Hey, wait, I just had a realization. One of them is clearly in the mind for shooting. One of them is clearly in the mind for slamming. Did that even hit? The cutscene plays again because it's an important moment. Alright. Wow, this is going a bit better than before, actually. Don't hit me. Oh, don't hit Chloe. Oh, no, don't hit my therapist either. Once again, it would seem that the Pokemon strategy boils down to raw power. If I can just barely outrange it, that would actually be so excellent. Alright. Let's throw down. Physically. Ow. Okay. Please don't give me like 5 more phases of that. Interest me. This is very... I don't know how to describe it other than this is very anime. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa. Okay, that was a little short-lived. Maybe I'll get some more of that later. That feels frankly unnecessary. Okay, thank goodness. I was worried I'd have to roll around at the speed of sound. And you know, I'm not physically built for that kind of thing, so I'm glad that's not the case. Alright. Oh, that's a bad place to... Oh, man. What does one do under these circumstances? You know what? I need time. I need more time. I need to... If the game's not gonna give me... If the game's not gonna give me Mega Power right away, I'm just gonna have to stall for it. And if worst comes to worst, we can just do this for the next hour. Alright, come on. And Chloe, I don't have time to deal with your BS right now. Take up aware. Oh. Make sure it's not standing in the foul miasma. That's a lot to... Oh, man. Why on a day like this? You know? Why on a day like this? I may actually need to use healing strats if this is like what it's come to. I say strats, it's more just like an action. I do want to test to see if I can make it all the way without healing as per usual, but I don't want to have to do all of this again if it fails. Alright. Discretion over valor. Never mind. Don't stand in the rays. Well, you're my strongest contender, so you're gonna have to do. And now you're gone. Don't stand in the ray. I'm learning. I'm using action mechanics in a Pokémon video game. Look at me go. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. 1,000 waves. Let's see what that one looks like. I hope they didn't do less damage than the other thing I did. It's created the foul miasma around itself, it seems. Get back here, you crazy kid. Oh my god. You know what they say about the straits and the situation that's related to them. Okay. Get back, don't let that health be in vain. I wasn't even aiming for Lumenberg. Get back. I hope you're all ready for the 15-minute boss fight. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Why is it playing the cutscene again? Don't do this to me. Man. Can't have shit in Paris, am I right? Get back to where you once belonged. And other such classic hits on the album. If you told me, like, some time ago that the final boss of a Pokemon game would not in fact be a Pokemon, but a giant tree inside a giant tower, I'd have had some choice words in reaction. And one of them, it would entail the word "what," and as for the rest of them, who's to say, really? You're not standing in it, are you? Here you are. Why is it called Ange? What is that name, like, based off of? Alright. Please perish already. You know, honestly, as like slow moving as this all is, sorry, phlegm from voice being destroyed. As slow paced as this all is, I think it's actually quite fitting that my classic go-to strategy with the starter I picked on a whim, following my heart, is actually being the one that actually gets me to the end. As I've said before, and say many times, it may not be quick, but it works. Ugh. Please don't kill me right after I say that. That would be so embarrassing. Guess I had to burn the Mega Power to get Mega Meganium. You know, maybe I wonder how the strategy would have taken off in traditional turn-based Pokemon. Don't come to me like that. I'm talking to Blumenberg in the physical action of moving, just in case there was any confusion on the matter. It sure is a good thing type matchups aren't a factor in this final battle. I can't risk can't risk my Pokemon standing anywhere in a 10-mile radius while that thing is going on, even if it's not being directed at me. Man, kind of shit in Detroit. I mean Paris. I mean Detroit. Okay. I can take a few lightning bolts to the face, no big deal. Ouch. I can take like 2 seconds of a super laser right in my face, no big deal. I should maybe save up all my Mega Power for Mega Evolution because it'll be a plus move and it'll have boosted stats, so it's like a double positive. Alright. It still got hit. And I've only myself to blame. I say it, I know Meganium Blumenberg's gender. It's not something I have to skirt around. Or like, say in any way that's not what it is. And of course, I don't even have to look where I'm going. I just follow the green light. Green light means go to that location. Dun, 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 dun. Don't walk in front of the laser, you simpleton. I'm sorry I called you that. You're a valued member of my team. Alright. Now, hopefully, for the last time, destroy this mofo. Core Enforcer, that's a wild name for a move. And very specific to what we have to do. Oh, charging my laser. No, never mind. Death by the letter Z. What a way to go. You put an end to Angela's rampage. The tower, or Ange, or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day, Celeste. Hey, you don't forget about us. I would never forget about you, even if I wanted to. You're all so colorful in so many ways. What about all the rogue Pokemon? They've all been pacified. When top rank trainers of the today Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything.
Hello, that goes without saying. Well, thanks for Superstar Lumiose Jacinth. And the rest of you, I suppose.
Sure, fine. Whatever you say at this point. Still choking up about climbing the hidden ladder like 4 times in a row. Thank you all, seriously. Especially you, Celeste.
Herpain, are you alright?
I'm fine. Totally fine. Now all that's left is for Megaflow A to take control of Ange and put all this to bed. I could go for a bed right now. And once we get all this cleaned up, I trust Cosatico is going to throw us a nice celebration. I will see that happens. After all, it is thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop this tower. I imagine Az must be smiling.
Splendid. I believe Uchi-sama would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes.
Pass.
I'm down for whatever, as long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later.
Goodbye.
Just one last step away. Do your thing.
What? What was that sound?
Good question.
Wait, it can still move? What's Edge trying to do? I'm... Man. Oh, I only just registered. It looks like a dragon face. Hey. There's a crystal. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure of anything these days. It can't be.
No way. If Fire's flow is light of ruin while it's all powered up like this.
There won't be any Lumios left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking. Hang on. Some kind of power is emanating from your pebble. It's been such a long journey, I'm struggling to remember when this happened. An ordinary pebble entrusted by Pokemon known as Zygarde. Okay, so it was Zygarde who did it. Grip tightly. Zygarde. Oh. That's... was not expecting this development. It seems I have more to do. Oh, I just... Alright. Oh, I'm excited for this actually. I'm not any less excited for anything else that's going on. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. It is now 110%. 200 million%. Oh. Stop the meteor. Pull the Iron Giant except for the part where you die. I do love the Pokemon that are just like men, like just regular humanoid guys. Oh, Core Enforcer again, second time's Nihil Light. Oh, go off, Lord Regent. Legendary Pokemon don't have genders. Most of them don't. Go off. Blur up and act like you don't know nobody. Wow. We got all the anime in this game. We don't need anime anymore. This is where it's at. Fireworks. You good, bro? Is Flowey good? Huh. Is Flowey good? Yay! When the flower is folded up again, it was like that. Friendship. I do love the power of friendship in anime. It is quite nice. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I'll forever be grateful to you, Team MZ, my dear friends. The end. I thought I needed 3D glasses for a second. Also, I'm very glad that my worst irrational fears of another, like, freaking Ed Sheeran jump scare track like in Scarlet and Violet didn't happen, and I can just take this in and enjoy it for what it is. Graphic design is my... I have to raise my fist in solidarity because I assume I can only assume that was a POV shot. That was supposed to be a POV shot. Nice. What are these crazy kids doing over there? Yes, go off. Ivor, go off, King. Ivor will forever be an icon. I feel like Emma should have played a bigger role, like, towards the end of the story than she did. God. Human letter flashbacks are real. Voice? Wait, where were their voices? I'm actually confused. Oh, maybe for like the battle grunts, I guess. The character effort noises, main character effort noises, and I don't know what else. Wow, now I'm lightheaded now that all the rush has kind of settled down a little bit. Well, there's that gal. Still kind of a weird glow down for Lysander to have. Like his hair isn't even like. Did the dye fade out, or did it just get bleached, or is that just? I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. So did we just actually destroy a national landmark? Like, for real? Oh, Chloe's doing the fist bump too, that's cute. And the flower is unfolded again, I guess? It's got antlers. Wait, who's... It's Wildzone 20, what? And also, how are we gonna have a gym battle now? Prism Tower's where the electric gym was. What's... something electrical pun. I forget his name. I feel bad for forgetting his name, but I can't... Man, everything has truly... Things truly have changed in the world of ours. Time really does change all things, and so do like writers in like writing a story, I guess.
Testing. Each new thing graphic design, carrying out special things.
This was a fun game. It's funny how giddy I was at various parts of the game. I don't know, like, and how funny it all was. Maybe I wouldn't have like reacted that way if I wasn't aware that my voice was being projected live over the internet. But it's still still good. Still thumbs up. So W game development, honestly. Wait, sorry, I didn't read the French. I feel like it was probably relevant. Oh. Is it gonna change? Oh, it was the tower all along. That's what the A was. Oh my goodness. Wait. Nah, surely it's fine. I was like, Az is dead. Az is no longer here with us. Like, physically. I was worried that's where they were going. Wait, no, hold on. No, wait. No, I was kidding. Come on. Even his grave is imposing. Guess that's fitting for Az in a way. God damn it! Seems like he handled the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements. He told me it was so I could make him some new clothes, not so he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumios, Az. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted. A city of harmony between us and Pokémon. For 3,000 years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal.
Yes, that. I'm starving.
It'll be that curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of. So many things to clean up and set right. Man. Very... Thank you for everything, Az. Very, bittersweet. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but... Man. It's, touching end for... for a real, emotional roller coaster of a story. By which I mean as a story. Some days after the events with the tower, as Khan begins to return to the city, your alarm is going off. I suppose they gotta get me hooked on playing the game more after finishing the story. Somehow. Future of Lumios. What if I just fast travel and not... Okay, I thought of that. Who's in this wild zone? I recognize that one. I recognize that one. I recognize that one. Now hold on. The other ones I don't... Hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's gotta be. It's gotta be the other starters from the game, so I can finally fill it in and see what it. Also, I'm confused. Like, how, like, did the, was it not the point that, like, the machine, he, like, as Enfloe was supposed to have eternal life, like, well, I guess not, like, immunity from death. Maybe he just caught a cold and his 3,000-year-old immune system couldn't handle it. I mean, God forbid it happens to someone at like 90. That's a yeah. I don't mean to make light of it or anything, but we really need some stairs built into this place. Morning or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle within the tower, and as passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Century Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do, Celeste? That's a pretty big question. I don't know if I'm ready to handle that at the sweet tender age of below 20. About your wish. The one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it's in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You saved the city. I bet they'd give you anything. Wouldn't that be nice? Hey everyone, come here a sec. Yes. I found something while I was sorting through Az's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends. If you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If you keep it running, if keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floe and all those who live in Lumio City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived for so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, Az. Oh, Az. When we left him on the roof, the day the town went berserk, he must have already prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. Az did tell us he saw it as more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Chrysatico would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our Zile Royale wish on that. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted. If you've achieved rank A, it's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Got it. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. You heard all that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. Again, pretty big decision to make. I've still got a life ahead of me of indeterminate time because I don't know my own age. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our two A-rank trainers will request. Yeah, probably. But no use getting nervous about it. Let's get to Centrico Plaza. Are they gonna warp us there, or...
My dear team member Zed.
Bruh. That's not what he said. We simply had to find out what both of you Eric traders will wish for.
The bottom line is this. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again.
Then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do?
I'm so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be.
And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumia strong, the citizens of Lumia strong so that we can get rid of wild zones. Wait a minute.
Oh dear. I never would have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios. As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime de Ultra de Tony de Jacinthe? At that point, would you even call it a tournament?
I'm not even going to touch this conversation. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Why did they come here? Just curious.
Once I reach the top, I shall turn Lumios City into Jacinthe City.
Bruh. True strength means training your heart to recognize the right time to use your power. There's Centrico Plaza. It's house honestly. It was held a 2,000-year-old. Really wild picks for like wild zone Pokemon to just have a freaking, you know, I don't know, just what, like, all these Tough as Nails Pokemon, and I don't know why I'm making it weird. I love to make things weird, or maybe I don't. I don't try to, but it just happens by proxy. Wow. Never gonna look at this place the same again. Huh. Thank you all for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prison Tower affair. It should have been up to Corsadico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumios' residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a debt of gratitude. Oh jeez, I mean, thank you, but I wouldn't go that far. And the Prison Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city that something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just a shame. It's just a shame that Az's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. Wait, who was talking? We managed to right it, but with the help of all those tough trainers Celeste had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. Attention trainers, as you know, reaching A in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capability of Corsadico Inc. to grant it, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Bane? You get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone. Oh, I know. We could combine your two wishes. I bet that should get us something really cool. Or we could just wish for separate things in the same vein. I feel like if we turned the two wishes into one, it'd be a waste. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say, Celeste? Is this going to affect the trajectory of, like, the entire game? If I'm going to choose the path of least resistance. I feel you, but that's Chrysotica's whole mission. We can leave that up to them. In that case, what do you, okay. I love the illusion of choice in video games. It seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Jacinth and the others sure seemed hyped about that idea. I'm on board with more Pokemon battles for sure. How about we ask for the Zeno Royale to continue? I see. What an interesting turn of events. Something wrong? No. Rather, as approached me as well, to ask if the Zeno Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. Everyone nods in agreement simultaneously. That's what I meant to say. If you will but give me a moment. Attention! Zeno Royale Operations Team, it did the bit for me. This is your green light to push the update to the app as we discussed. Wow, I feel the power. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite Zeno Royale. Get a challenger's ticket to the receptionist to get a reward match. If you win the match, amazing prize will be yours to keep. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to 0. Interesting. I'll inform the other Zeno Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see. I suppose we might as well begin at once. We'll kick it off this very night. Man, you sure worked fast, Vinny. So as wished for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We'll find out through the Zeno Royale. Listen up. Starting now, we're rivals. Man, I said I wanted the path of least resistance, but now I feel threatened on all sides. Seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matter most. I hope the competition sparked by the Zeno Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumia City. No time to waste. Let's get ready. The Infinite Zeno Royale awaits. Is there an end goal to this mission, or is it just ad infinitum? No, that's not the menu. Try your hand at... Okay. I want to see what this zone's got in store for us. And by us, I mean me, the person playing the video game. I can't believe I thought I was over-leveled, and then I get... The numbers are malaligned. I don't quite think this was intentional, and I don't like to see it. You don't love to see it. Anyway, I thought I was overleveled, but that freaking Ant Tower still humbled most of my team. Draco Meteor, let's go. Where are the starters? That's the main thing I care about. Oh. It would also seem that, I have to. I have to put them in their natural habitat. I, I can't, Okay. That's not a good way to succeed in your mission, it seems. I guess that was on me. Squirtle. Oh, no. The golden time was up. Mind you have some Giga Drain about it. When will I learn from my mistakes? Not today, it seems. Big nugget. I could just farm alpha evolutions here, it seems. I'm not against that. I love that I could just run around and act like I don't know nobody. And I don't get punished for it. Ouch. Is this game sentient? The timing was quite impeccable. Turtle. Okay, fine. You get this. You get, as I was saying, it kind of matches your color scheme. Where else can I attain greatness? And by greatness, I mean Pokemon. Pokemon are pretty great. I mean, in general, aside from the ones that just kill you for fun. There's the Roserade. I don't know why I'm making voices like that. I think I've ruined my chances with those, with the Pokemon I already, I've already done several laps. I think I'm gonna have to come back another time if I want to rectify the mistakes I've made. And just my honor, on my honor as my, you know. Do you know? I don't know. Okay. This is the, quote-unquote end of our adventure, so we gotta real quick take a look at, oh, who could these two be? How do I even get them? That's what I want to know first and foremost. I've seen so many things. Where the heck do I get a Gibble? There's like a hole in my knowledge lexicon. The lexicon where I keep my knowledge. But yeah. It would seem I've got a grasp on pretty much everyone that, wishes to have face shown to, all that there is to behold. Being Emboss to firefighting, it looks quite... It has an aura, I'll say that. An aura. And a singular aura. Please stop staring at me. You know, we saw so many of these guys in that massive breakout earlier that, it's sort of, there's still a few gaps though, is the only thing. I wanted to, what else did I want to see? I mean, I do, know, oh, wait, yeah, there's you. I'm gonna have to worry about that later. looks so silly and cute with that, with those eyes looking up, like it knew what it did. It's become more human, like we're trying to communicate. So, it's just supplant humanity. I don't want to imagine that. I'm going to have to take a look at. I'm gonna have to take a look in a book, to see. To indeed behold with my eyes some stuff. Oh, hey. Anyway, I need to... Hello, Vinny. Nice to see you on this day. I need Mega Stones for these new Mega Pokemon. I also want to see... Oh, I can grab these now. Cool. There's gotta be a quest I haven't done that will give me that just on its own as well, though. What am I missing that you guys have to offer? Pyroar, Malamar, Salmantar, Acheron. I am curious about something actually. What's the difference between the two, like the Pyroar, like the gender of Pyroar and its mega form? I think that's an interesting thought. Oh, I can buy bigger candies now. I'm gonna need those if I want to. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do so much cleanup. And the best source of it, which was the wall around the Prism Tower, is now gone. I mean, well, maybe not best, but most plentiful looking. Anyway, where's the Stone Emporium? It's gonna be like it has a landmark. Okay, here we are. I have to be able to get all the other stones that's like... Yeah, that's... You know, I don't have, like, including the... these stupid kids. I'm gonna have to do something for these stupid kids to get them. Ah, Ambor for Alligator, there we are. And, 100k though. Man. Looks like we're gonna be doing a lot more battles and a lot more picking stuff up off the ground. Anyway. I suppose this is as good a time as any to wrap it up here. But there's definitely more I want to check out. Like, you know, probably on stream as well. Like, I'm sure finding those two legendaries, eventually getting around to buying the DLC, seeing if, like, the reward matches bring anything new to the table, finding Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, however you do that, we'll, don't know how all those will pan out, but I'm ready to explore that avenue. Anyway, thoughts on the game. I think I've dwelled on it before, like, I've certainly sort of... Oh boy, where would I be without you? I say that and I waste my Master Ball, like, throw Master Ball on the ground, and then I say that sincerely. Anyway. This was a very... I'm very glad that this is the, standard for you know, uh, Pokemon, Pokemon, like, games sort of, like, elevating, for, like, elevating what they can, I already saw that one. I thought, thought after all this time I'd find something different, but I guess we kind of reached that point in levels. Anyway, I I did enjoy this game. It, like, I mean, I don't know. It could also be like the novel, like, maybe there's like some hint of novelty of seeing something familiar in a new light. But honestly, also I don't know what that would also imply about no back shots for me. Oh, it didn't matter though. I should not be saying that about a small Pokemon like that. Um. Anyway, what was I saying? Frickin' video games. Yeah. Like the state of like RPGs and like in the game and just like turn-based RPGs feels like a lot of a lot of old series tend to move away from that. I know, like, personally, I don't know. Like, unless it was done in the way that, like, in an interactive way, like, I haven't played Expedition 33, but I heard it's kind of like that. And also the forgotten precursor Mario, Mario and Luigi series. But I'm just assuming, by the way, in my limited experience as a gamer, it seems like I can just walk. It seems like I can just walk away and walk back, and new alphas just appear out of sheer will. But anyway, yeah, state RPGs, things needing to like grow and change to sort of like, there wasn't always a pond here. Do they like actually dig it up for these new guys? Anyway, yeah, it's interesting to look at, like, and I'm sure there may well also be like data like that may support one side or another that I don't have on hand. But suffice to say, you know, even though it's like in essence kind of strays away from its roots, I'm glad that we're getting to see like all this new stuff coming at us. Like, if nothing else, like we're getting to see the spaghetti on the wall and finding out what sticks. Like, did it drop something? Seed of Mastery, nice. Yeah. But again, there's like, you know, I mean, again, like, the mechanics they added with like timing your protect skills and like, the like other sort of real-time commands, it's sort of like it's you know, I did get through a decent chunk of it, like just powering through it, but I do see the vision, basically. I do see the vision, and you know, there were a couple times where that kind of came to fruition. I imagine, like, in a battle that's actually on my level and dares to challenge me further is gonna, you know, be more reflective of this new advancement. But imagine there's like a whole meta game around it. Hopefully the online doesn't lag so much that you can't really skirt around, that you can't really appreciate it. Anyway, what does this say? You can't jump to any travel spots when you're below ground. I found that out in practice. I found that out the hard way. Female Charmander would be quite the novel discovery. Okay, so like, yeah, and I guess, you know, despite perhaps that animation felt more dramatic. Oh, I'm still in danger. How about that? Multiple battle zones is crazy. So, yeah, I would say this is a worthy, like, on the topic of that, actually, I did, like, I know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, haha, say what you will, but, I did appreciate that they were trying new things in that one as well, having the full open-ended map and whatnot, and, even if not all of it completely landed, I still, like, I still want to sort of, like, feel like it is a positive, like, it is a general positive that, game developers are willing to step into the new, or, like, even the wilds kind of, like, things that are wild and new, like, over, like, safe, boring methods, like, I'm only bringing Call of Duty up because it's easy. But, yeah. So, yeah, I guess, it's certainly, I also used to have the opinion that, as the Pokemon games were being churned out, like, up until Gen 7 or 8, I was also of the opinion that, it was still good to have, like, even though it's the same basic skeleton, like, them slowly perfecting and, like, adjusting all the bits that go into it is, and, like, by extension, like, the series, like, the series just as a, not a simulation, as a, sort of, device for gameplay, can only really go up from the previous step, like, as long as they don't do something too drastic, like adding different types of battles, adding different types of, like, even from, like, 3rd gen adding abilities and 4th gen adding the, physical special split, and then, and then above and beyond, like, new types of battles in, like, triple battles and rotation battles, where, like, they were an idea, to be sure, but, why was that not a back hit? Okay, fine, you asked for it. This one also kind of fits your color scheme, kind of. I mean, there's black in it, and okay. I guess we'll have to think about that another time. Yeah. Going on kind of a ramble. I mean, I suppose when you think about it, there's a lot of ways to sort of, define what makes a game good, or, like, just sort of see what people can get out of the game, whether they want, like, a simulated environment, like, a place in which to test their skills in, like, something that's highly mechanical, or perhaps even, like, a heartfelt story that has extra interactivity over like watching a movie with like that plays out the same each time, or just you know, you can have bits and pieces of that like in a game, but you know, you gotta know what you're doing, of course. I guess it's a very complicated process to make a game like that. So suffice to say, I did I did overall enjoy my time with this game, like very much so. Actually, I would even go so far to say, compared to the compared to the only other like long form playthrough I've done, which is freaking AI Limit. That's probably not a good thing to. There are probably better things to compare it to, but I digress. You know, but that's the thing, is that it's like streaming for an audience and playing through stuff by yourself is different. Like I do wonder to like some extent, sort of, you know, if there's a point to me learning all these stories and not like sharing what they mean or expressing that in the real world. I mean, you know, it's like obviously for sure it's gonna have an impact on me long term, whether I like, wow, I can't believe that actually failed. Yeah, whether I can't believe you did this to me personally. Anyway, yeah, these experiences are gonna have an impact on me, like whether I consciously admit it or not, or you know, yeah, as human beings, since we were tiny little babies, we've been doing is learning from others, and why should we stop just because, you know, why we stop just because we're quote unquote older and wiser or bigger, too big to have to care about that, or any sort of excuse really. Yeah, so, and like, you know, like some might say that Scarlet and Violet was like, you know, the message, like, I don't want to say heavy-handed, but you know, it, or just less subtle. I mean, what do you treasure most, or like, and I guess this one sort of like is the emphasis of like small small encounters in the big city, like fostering, uh, like you know, fostering connections, bringing people together. It was there was definitely, I definitely felt that meeting the colorful cast of characters from the mob boss, who I assumed would be the worst kind, to the actual unhinged rich woman, to the I guess, do I dare call this like the most faithful live Canary, the most faithful live streamer over Iono? I mean it is somewhat of a different breed. Like one's a, you know, one's a like, okay, I was concerned because it wasn't loading it right up again. Yeah, um, yeah, one's IRL, one's, oh Jesus. Of course they made Iono more obnoxious since she was the she was the IRL, and Canary is more like, I guess you could consider her variety. She has a gaming setup, and we saw her film like real places, and her crash outs always caught me off guard hilariously. Anyway, I'm constantly getting off topic. I just want to say, duper duper day. So, yeah. all the talk about what makes a video game great, what a video game should be, what any piece of art should be, there's probably better places to reserve it for. So all I'm gonna say is, you know, if something brings you joy, you should do it. And I liked this game enough to play it all the way through because I enjoyed it. And you know, even if not everyone else, like, even if not everyone else really likes me doing it, you know, I have to have fun with myself. Otherwise, I'm just, like, you know, gotta foster what I love to do. Otherwise, I just, yeah, because if I'm not having fun, like, I can't bring fun to anyone else. Very presumptuous saying that these streams are fun for anyone. No one's said, like, specifically so. But, yeah. Twas an adventure and a half with many a memorable character along the way. And with that, I suppose I better leave it off there. I'm you know, I've got some, I've got a fair few, I got, you know, obligations, duties for the, slow moving shadow. This is what we get for having dynamic day and night cycle, yeah, on this system. Anyway, gaze upon my forehead. You know, I know what I could do. Anyway. New emotes? Why would I... whatever. Okay. That was the main story, at least, of Pokemon Legends Z/A. Thank you for anyone who took interest in it even lightly. So I do my plan. I cut myself off at some point. I need to rectify that now. Like, I have some obligations to fulfill over the Christmas week, so, you know, especially starting from Christmas. So, you know, so that suffice to say, you know, no, I say this with no promises, like, and I also say this knowing full well I missed a stream without warning because I forgot how to do that. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna be taking the Christmas week off unless I feel up to it on Monday or Tuesday. It only feels appropriate, even if I do have, even if I did have the time for myself, and you know, I may be averse to the holiday cheer and the ringing of carols involuntarily, but I do want to say this is a good time to, you know, take it slow. You know, take it slow if you're not working. Spend time with family and friends. If you have family and friends that you enjoy being around, be around them. That's I can see the gradients on my face. It's kind of disturbing. I feel like I've been scarred like the Two-Face villain from the Batman. Let me stand here. Did time freeze while I did time freeze while I had the camera up? I suppose it makes for more consistent lighting, but yeah, I'll close it out there. I don't know what the future holds, but who does? Anyway, yeah. So, do I have a wave? No, you know what? Peace out. Have a good holidays, everyone. Unless you're watching this in the future where the holidays have long passed. Just lead a good life, honestly. Um, you know, you're in charge of your destiny. Um, so be good to each other. Spread kindness whenever you can, and yeah, uh, good tidings to all. And I'll see you when I see you. Adios? No. Adieu. No. Uh, Goodbye, everyone. As always, I'll remember you all in therapy. That sounds a bit mean. Let me take that one again. Feels kind of awkward that I've been, Anyway, let's try this again. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you when I see you. Peace out. Yeah, that was pretty good, I think.